The elephant rope. The sun was high over the plains when Arjun, a young traveler, arrived at a small village fair. The air smelled of roasted peanuts and sweets, and laughter echoed across the colorful tents. But what caught Arjun's attention wasn't the fair, it was a group of massive elephants standing quietly in an open area. Each elephant had a small rope tied to one front leg, anchored to a thin wooden peg in the ground. No chains, no cages, just a flimsy rope that looked like it could snap with a single tug. Arjun stopped in wonder. He approached a nearby man, the mahout, who was feeding one of the elephants. The man was middle-aged, with a calm, kind face marked by years in the sun. "Excuse me, sir," Arjun asked politely. "These elephants are huge. Why are they tied with such small ropes? They could break free easily, right?" The mahout chuckled softly. "Yes, they could. But they don't." Arjun frowned. "Why not?" The mahout wiped his brow and leaned on his stick. "When they were young, just babies, we tied them with the same ropes. Back then, they were too small and weak to escape. They pulled and tugged for days, but the rope held. After a while, they gave up and learned to believe they couldn't break free. Now, even though they've grown into giants, they still carry that belief. They think the rope is stronger than they are, so they never try." Arjun stood silently, staring at the majestic elephants. One lazily flapped its ears, the rope swaying slightly. He realized that the animals were not truly bound, their captivity was in their minds, not their legs. A strange thought hit him. That's just like me. He remembered all the times he had doubted himself, the drawing contest he never entered because he thought he wasn't good enough, the career path he abandoned because he feared failure, the dreams he buried under the weight of other people's opinions. The rope wasn't real. The limitation was in his own mind. The next morning, Arjun returned to the fairground. The mahout was already there, feeding the elephants again. "Sir," Arjun said, "if one of these elephants tried to break free, could it?" "Easily," the mahout replied. "The rope is nothing to them. One tug, and they'd be free. But freedom begins here," he tapped his forehead. "Not here." Arjun smiled, understanding finally dawning. The real chains were not made of rope, they were made of beliefs, doubts, and fear. He returned home determined. Dusting off his old paintbrushes, he began to paint again. His first attempts